Dark Matter is the story about a man basically trying to get home when things went on the wrong direction, but suddenly realized quantum physics is involved. I think that's a good way of saying a nice science fiction romantic story. Blake Crouch is such a phenomenal writer, and the show is based on his book. And he writes science fiction in such a special way that is character-driven, that is emotion-driven, that discuss about themes that is so common to all of us, which is like regret, choices, love, family. It is science fiction, but also is a love story, also is an action story, also has a lot of magical stuff, so it's very, very special. Working with Joel Edgerton, I think it was one of the best experiences I've ever had with an actor, because he is such a wonderful human being to start with, but also a complete actor. Apart from being an amazing actor, he's an amazing writer, a wonderful director, and also a wonderful producer. So I learned a lot from him as an artist, and now he's a dear friend that I care a lot about.
I play Blaire. I'm the beautiful Daniela's best friend. But then I also am another character, another version of Blaire in a different alternate universe, because I've been able to play different people who are the same, and just by one choice that was made, they've sort of spliced into different personalities. So it's an actor's dream to be able to do that. To be assigned a role to play Jennifer Connelly's best friend and then be able to play Alice Braga's best friend, it's amazing. Watch Dark Matter because everyone questions a decision they made in their lives. Everyone wonders what an alternate universe would look like. Everyone would like to sort of take one element of their life but change it into another direction. And so every single person can relate to it, in my opinion.
Dark Matter came from my life. I was going through a bit of a tumultuous moment about 10 years ago and asking all the hard questions. What if I had made one choice instead of another? And at the same time, I was really interested in quantum mechanics. And I was like, what if I put these two ideas together and created a sci-fi thriller that asks about the road not taken? It's the book plus. No darlings were killed. In fact, they were added. I look at the TV show as a bit of a do-over. I get to do everything the book does, but also add a few things I wish I'd frankly done in the book. Embrace the life you have, love it, realize that with all of the great things and the bad things, it's still your life. And if you can't do that, then there's always another door you can go open, and you can choose your reality.
Dark Matter is about the road not taken. It's about the choices that we thought or wished or hoped we could have made. And the show gets to explore those choices in ways that people never could have dreamed. Apple TV Plus was absolutely a dream to work with. They supported everything we did. They were huge fans of the show from the beginning, and we couldn't have asked for better partners. We're thrilled that it's on the platform.
I play the CEO of a company, Velocity, and my character, along with Joel's character, create something that allows people to change decisions they've made in their past and see what future could hold for them if they had made different decisions in their past. I think he's a guy who's extremely driven. I think he's a guy who does not abuse his power. But he's somebody where, the more you try to justify the means of what it is that you're trying to achieve, it becomes a very slippery slope.
Apart from all the multiverse visual extravaganza, at the core of the story, it is love, and what it means to have a family, what it means to grow up and find your own identity. So I believe that these are themes that kind of resonate with all of us humans.
We just wanted to set out to do something really original, really unique, something that you haven't heard. So something that the moment you hear it from another room, you go, oh, that's that show.
It's a really fun, exciting show. It explores alternate realities and different worlds, and has, so it's really visually stunning, and then at the core of it, I think it has a beautiful love story. Joel's an incredible actor. I was really excited to work with him. He's so kind and generous, and just so talented. Everything that he does, I feel like, is, I believe everything he does. He's so genuine, and has such a great kind of gravity to him.
I play Joel Edgerton's best friend with a heart of gold. This guy right there, that one, and I'm up to no mischief in this. Very little mischief. Minimum mischief. Dark Matter is kind of a exploration of the multiverses. If the different worlds were the different choices you've made. Each time you made a large choice, the other version splits off into his or her own universe. And what if those overlap? It's one of the most entertaining yet also kind of, gently profound things I've been a part of. It's gorgeous.
I'm a fan of science fiction, but I'm not really in a lot of science fiction. But I felt like the concept of accessing, parallel versions of your own life in the context of like regular suburban family felt like a bit of a mashup to the typical superhero version of that concept that we see. It was a way of exploring the choices that we make in life, and whether we think they've led us to the right place, and what might have happened if we did a different thing, which I think about all the time. The other day I stepped down on the street and someone ran a red light, and I immediately went to that place of like, what if I left the house like 5 seconds earlier? Or I was looking on my phone and I wasn't paying attention. If you were taken away from your life, would it not give you a different perspective on how you feel about it? You might have a bit more gratitude for what you had and want to get it back.
Jennifer Connelly and Joel Edgerton. I mean, we needed actors who were super grounded, because it's grounded sci-fi, but who were also capable of that kind of complexity. And it was a dream. Both of them were sort of like on the top of the wish list, but we'll never get them list. And here we are.
Dark Matter is an amazing show about a family, but specifically following a scientist who creates a possibility to travel to alternate realities, and that takes us on an adventure that makes us discover a lot about ourselves and a lot about family and the importance of what it means to live a life, a meaningful life. Having Jennifer Connelly and Joel Edgerton as my parents, couldn't ask for better, so it's been amazing.